There comes a time in your life where your life is no longer just for you. There comes a time in your life where your understanding of your dreams and aspirations is set aside because there are certain things that you have to fulfill and certain things that you have to do. There comes a time in your life where your trials and tribulations are only to set you in a different court where you will speak a testimony of how you have been saved by understanding that this is exactly what you were supposed to fall into. There comes a time in your life where fighting is not needed and it is not necessary, where your swords have been drawn out but they seem to melt right before your enemies. But when you fire those guns, your bullets just melt before they hit the target. There comes a time in your life where you just have to allow God to guard. There comes a time in your life when you have to allow God to rule without leaving that as an understatement in your life to say that where am I supposed to stand and sit when such things are happening? There comes a time in your life where you crave to soar high but you cannot do so because your wings have been clipped off a long time ago and you have to allow yourself to sit under the shadow of His wings. There comes a time in your life where you have to be silent. For these voices are trying to convey messages to you and you cannot hear them if you are also speaking, if you are also ranting, if you are also talking about how your blessings are being so delayed. There comes a time in your life where after prayer, you have to just chill by your prayer mat and let your candles burn out and let your incense seep itself into your nostrils, find its way into the cold and shattered parts of your brain to help you think thoughts that are anew, to help you, to make you believe that the sky can remain clear blue. There comes a time in your life where you wish to soar so high, but it's not your wings that are supposed to take you there. You just have to rest under the shadow of His wings and believe that He is clipping you by His talons to take you to the furthest of settings. There comes a time in your life where you don't have to lean on your own understanding because, my darling, such a task is demanding. There comes a time in your life where you have to surrender. Have your hands right behind your back and you just say, Lord, do as you will. Let your will be done. There comes a time in your life where your prayer sessions are not much about demands, but it's just you giving thanks to the Lord and the man above to say, thank you for keeping me safe and sane. There comes a time in your life where you have to be still. There comes a time in your life where you have to understand that the power within you can only be awakened by understanding that there is a greater power and a greater force that walks behind and within and over you. There comes a time in your life where your ears are not supposed to be used as instruments of understanding. It is your spirit that is supposed to heed these conversations. There comes a time in your life where you have to accept of me. There comes a time, no matter how old you are, where you have to accept that you are a child. There comes a time in your life where you have to know and feel and see that you can only be used if you allow. I can't dictate what my God can do, but I can allow my God to live through me. And I can allow that the journey be shown to me. And I can allow that I be used to be an instrument of healing and of power and of great joy, peace, happiness, and contentment. There comes a time in your life where earth is a distraction, where your eyes are a problem, where what you see with your physical sight hinders you from what you're supposed to actually see. Beyond your blinking, beyond your thinking, beyond your understanding, beyond your knowledge, beyond what you have been taught to see and know and understand as real. There comes a time where you have to be fluid. Allow your body to be vacant. Allow the spirits that are supposed to guide you and to take you further to do what they should, what they must, and what they will. Trust and believe. But there comes a time when you must just surrender. Just allow. And just believe that all things work well for those that believe. There comes a time when you must just be clay, and your destiny will be molded right before you.